Hey guys, in this rapid review video, we're going to look at the steps we would use to multiply a whole number and a fraction. You can see right here that there are only 4 steps that we need to know. Turn the whole number into an improper fraction, multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators, and then simplify. So let's take a look at a problem. We have the problem 3 times 2/5. Another way that we could read this is to, instead of saying times, to say groups of. We're looking for 3 groups of 2/5. That's the same thing as repeated addition. So we could solve this problem by doing 2/5 plus 2/5 plus 2/5, which gives us 6/5. But we know that repeated addition is the same thing as multiplication. So we can also solve this problem using the multiplication standard algorithm for multiplying a whole number and a fraction. So let's follow our steps. Step number 1 is turn the whole number into an improper fraction. That just means we rewrite the number over 1. Because remember that fractions are division. So when we look at 3 over 1, it's the same thing as saying 3 divided by 1, which is 3 wholes. So we have not changed the value. We've simply written it as an improper fraction. And we're going to be multiplying that by 2 over 5. Step number 2 says multiply the numerators. So we're going to do 3 times 2. 3 times 2 gives me 6. Step number 3 says multiply the denominators. 1 times 5 gives me 5. So you can see right here that we got the same answer as when we did repeated addition, but we're not done. We can't forget to simplify, because right now I have an improper fraction and I must turn it into a mixed number. Remembering that fractions are division, I could read this as 6/5 or 6 divided by 5. And when I read it as 6 divided by 5, I can figure out that 5 goes into 6 one whole time, with a remainder of 1. So 6/5 can be simplified as 1 whole and 1 out of 5 pieces left over. And so my answer to 3 times 2/5 is 1 1/5. This works the same if we have the numbers reversed. So in this case, I have 2/3 times 11. This time I can look at that multiplication symbol and I can say of. I'm looking for 2/3 of 11. In other words, I'm looking for a piece of 11. And so you can see in my drawing here that my number is going to be smaller when I find the answer because I'm looking for a part of 11. To solve it using our standard algorithm, we're going to begin by turning the whole number into an improper fraction. Again, we turn it into an improper fraction by simply taking that whole number and putting it over the value of 1. Now we're going to multiply the numerators together. 2 times 11 gives me an answer of 22. Step 3 says to multiply the denominators. 3 times 1 is 3. And that last step is to simplify, to turn it from this improper fraction into a mixed number. Remembering that fractions are division, 22/3 can also be written as 22 divided by 3. I know that 3 can go into 22 7 times, which gives me 21. When I subtract that out, I have 1 left over. So my simplified answer is 7 wholes, because 3 can go into 22 7 whole times, with 1 out of 3 pieces left over. So 2/3 of 11 is 7 1/3. And that is how you multiply a fraction and a mixed number. Thank you.